Hello everyone. How are we all doing today? So of course, I thought I started the simulation, obviously not. We just had the update and I do have the new packs. So we have hotels and retreats, and unbelievably, even after the update, this city is still working. Cleepor, hello. You're packing? No, I haven't packed. I will be doing that later, or possibly in the morning. But yeah, I was a little surprised that the city was working. I guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, I did read that these buildings are no longer growable. It's weird that it's turned them off, but what we might do is we might delete one and we'll turn that one on. And I think there's two over here too, so we'll do the same here. But yeah, I just wasn't expecting this city to work given the update. Do we want that one? I might go this one actually. You're worried that I haven't started packing? No, there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. But yeah, I just usually with these updates, things tend to break, which is fine because the mods, they eventually get updated, or sometimes very quickly rather than eventually, which is incredible. But yeah, I was expecting to maybe have to start another temporary city today, but not required, so that's very good. And yeah, we'll have a look at some of the new stuff. So last stream we did we fixed this intersection a little bit. We filled out the metro line a little bit over around here, and we put in another line, kind of a loop line. So yeah, things came along a little well, and we've got this station here now. We tried to fill out some residential, but we appear not to have any demand. So yeah, we'll crack on. Now I had reserved this space for the hotel area, so I think we'll go with that, and we'll kind of start prepping now. What will be interesting here is we've got this new hotel locations thing here, and this is going to tell us where we can put each of the hotels. And at the moment we will only have access to I think are they unique buildings? No, they're in the landscaping. No, parks. That's right. So we'll only have access to the lower level ones, and we'll try and work those in probably somewhere. Unknown expansion. Well, they didn't fix that up, did they, before launch? But yeah, we'll probably work these in somewhere nearby, and then what we'll do is work our way up to build some of the more fancy hotels in this space. So let's scroll around the map here. So we can see here there's kind of 4 things that these hotels are looking for, and generally they're specializing in one thing or another for the most part. So we can see here in that section there, it disappears when I move the mouse, but this one, it's all about kind of shopping and business. That's what the orange and the blue icons are there. So they're the focuses, but it also has a little bit of sightseeing and nature that it wants to have fulfilled as well. So shopping is what we're displaying now, and our business is what we're displaying there. So there's not a whole lot of options there. Maybe down where we just removed that building from could certainly be an option, because we got both shopping and business down there. Obviously this smaller downtown area looks like it would be in certain spots pretty good for us, and we might even have spaces where we have nature available there as well. What did it want? It wanted more of the sightseeing actually, so that fulfills us over there pretty well too, as does here. So yeah, we might be able to get a couple of these in. So let's see what we can do. I might even need to remove this building here that was probably just grown in, and we might go for that here. So what are you? You're just that. Okay. Yeah. Let's. It's just upgraded there, but unfortunately, I'm gonna say goodbye. You're a bit excited. Well, I'm excited too about these packs. I know it's probably the different things that we're excited about for now, anyway. We might need to sacrifice this building as well, do we? Yeah, I should probably unzone this, otherwise it's just going to keep growing back. So we'll pop this guy here. I'll be able to show you then a little bit more about what I'm talking about. So yeah, we can see that currently with this budget hotel, our sightseeing is completely fulfilled. Our shopping is completely fulfilled. Our business isn't quite fulfilled, and our nature is not fulfilled at all. So what this is basically going to affect is how much we can charge for it. You can see people are still coming here to the hotel, but they're likely, we're not going to fill it up because we don't have all of these things fulfilled. So what I'm going to do to help maybe with that business a little bit is we'll zone in a little bit of office in this space that we've created, and that will hopefully help with the business. And then in terms of nature, which is this here, we can see, you know, built with places with a great view, near shorelines or forests, public transport connections are a plus. So we're probably not going to be able to do much about that because we're kind of pigeonholed here into this particular area. But that's fine. We're not looking at, you know, leveling up every single one of these. What I will do is perhaps just drop the price slightly, and that way that might encourage more people to stay here. And then now we can check here. So we've got this manage hotels section. What logos do we have? So I quite like the chirper one, actually. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Wrong copy pasta. Funny name. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow, and yeah, hope you're having a good day. As you can probably see, we're checking out the new hotels at the moment. There's so much stuff that just dropped, both free to everyone, as well as you know, from each of the packs. So yeah, there's a lot to look at. So yeah, I quite like the chirper. We'll go with that. I'm gonna go with the usual kind of pinkish color. That maybe. And we'll think of a name that yeah, we'll think of a name eventually. So we've got that in there now, which is good. And we've got a couple of other options here as well. So we've got Town Hostel. They mainly want the sightseeing with a little bit of shopping. So that's probably going to be in this downtown area. Not having the best day, but it's improving, and you enjoy the chill vibes here. Well, thank you. I appreciate you popping in. And actually, since you're here, all of the followers do get to have something named after them. It can be a street, it can be a district, it can be a stadium or a park. Is there anywhere in particular, or can you spot anything that you might want named after you? Maybe you just want something as simple as a street or something like that. But yeah, let me know. City Skylines is why you bought your first PC. Yeah, nice. Well, yeah, similarly, I upgraded to this PC for this game. Because as you probably know, it's a bit of a computer killer. So if you don't have the proper kit, it will destroy your computer. So yeah, But yeah, there's plenty of amazing things you can do with this game. But yeah, I mean, even if you want to wait, and as we're cruising around, plopping things in and stuff, you can just shout out if you see something that you think you would like named after you. There's a couple of things already named, a few streets and so on, but for the most part, things are pretty open. You know, even buildings. We have this building here, which is Cleo Tower, and Cleepor is the main person here that keeps me chatting. So she gets she's got a couple of things named after her, but that was the one that she chose. So yeah, let me know if you once you've contemplated. Definitely let me know. So yeah, we have officially our first hotel here as well, which is exciting. Budget hotel, and it looks like, yeah. So because we lowered the price there a little bit, we're gaining a few more guests, but we're pretty modest in terms of what we're earning at the moment, which is fine. Because we'll keep powering forward. So we need to get 1,000 to per week in our profits to upgrade to the next level, and that'll unlock more. What's the blue and white building near Cleepor's tower? Let's go over there. Is that an option? This one here. Angus is hungry. That one, if is that one, then that is definitely an option. Or are you looking at the Colossal Order office? Either one of those. I don't... Yeah, either one of those. Oh, this is another one of these... they've changed these buildings around, so they're no longer growable. So I might remove that one. But yeah, this one here is certainly an option if that's the one you were thinking of. Colossal Order office? Yeah, sure. And do you want it just named after you, or do you have something else that you wanted to name it? Let's... For now, I'll just type this in. But yeah, we can... I'll copy directly. It's a funny username. Wrong copy pasta offices, or just wrong copy pasta, or wrong copy pasta building? Up to you. Just after you, without the offices, you reckon? It's a pretty good location, that one, I think. Right in the kind of the smaller downtown area, but still, it's a very prominent building. You like it with the offices. Okay, cool. Done. Nice. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good option, because like when you are looking at that area, that building is certainly quite a prominent one. So yeah, good choice, I think. Nice. All right. Now our next, what I was thinking here with these ones, these are like these little rental cabins. They're quite cool. I think this area by the amusement park might be quite good for these. So we've got, so all we need is nature and sightseeing. So the nature is well and truly taken care of. Sightseeing looks pretty good too. So I think this is going to be our best spot here. And actually, I think there is also a new item in the amusement parks as well. So there's quite a lot in this update, which is pretty awesome. So now I've got to figure out how we get... I reckon maybe we bring a road around here. And then these cabins can be kind of right on the ocean, which would be a pretty amazing spot to stay, really. So we'll grab this, and yeah, we'll just bring it out and around here. And we might hopefully be able to get like a number of these in here. Might find that I'm probably going to be all over the place with this, because there is so much in these in not only the free update but also in all of the packs. They're all really chock-a-block. How many kitties do I have? I have 9 in total. Technically 3 of them are mine, and then 6 I'm fostering for the charity that I work for. 2 of them at the moment are in boarding though, because I'm actually going on holiday tomorrow. So yeah, they need to go into boarding for just a few nights. But yeah, so currently in the house there's only 7, but usually there's 9. It's a lot of cats. Alright, this is looking really good, I reckon. Yeah, so we're kind of in the blue here. And I think if potentially as well, if we get that new thing that was in this new pack, we might be able to make this even greener. Fantastic. You only have one tuxedo girl. Your mum likes to rescue feral cats. Yeah, well, firstly, it's great that you have a cat. Like I said, not required, but it's preferred. But yeah, it's good that your mum helps the cats as well. At your peak, you had 16. Wow, outdoor kitties. That's amazing. That you can help them all like that. That's really great. So that's good to hear. So I'm gonna plop a few of these in here because I think they're really gonna fit well here. Wow, yeah. This would be a pretty nice spot to stay, I reckon. And do you have any of them still hanging around, or is it just really your little tuxedo now? Yeah, and what I think I might do is we'll do like a line of trees between each one to make it kind of be a bit more private for each person as they're staying here. They added more trees, I think, as well. Norway spruce. Ooh. You're down to 5. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think this is a new tree too, right? Because it's in the building. Well, yeah, it's really good that that your mum can help them out like that. It's great. And we're going to use some Norfolk pines if we can make it do what it's meant to do. Yeah, just like nothing too full on, just a little kind of shield from the next cabin along. They're nice models, these, with the moss on the roof and everything. Little barbecue. And that one's got a rock. Very cool. And we'll do a few more Norfolk pines down here as well. Nice. I think they fit really well there, actually. Maybe we'll do one more here. I might need to use Move It just to, yeah, line it up a little bit better. Yeah, nice. There's a lot of seagulls here because of all of the park items. Nice. Okay, how many? I don't imagine they hold many people, right? Oh, we full maxed out on everything though. That's amazing. Yeah, only 4. Sorry, only 5 guests. That's alright. Because there are things that you would probably plop a lot of, right? So, excellent. Okay, so now where does that leave us? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And we're 93 average popularity. That's pretty good. Because I was thinking maybe we could put more over here if we needed to, but I don't think we necessarily need to right now. What we will do is we will see if we can find the new thing in here. I think it's this here, isn't it? The log ride. And it's quite good here because I haven't shoved everything all in real close together, so we do actually have room to add this. why don't we go over here? I think it makes sense over here. So I might need to just extend this path slightly. And yeah, we'll just bring this out. And oh, it's quite big, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll go here. I might actually put it here, and then we might move the other one across. Although it's very noisy. Yeah, we'll just move this across slightly. I might need to adjust the heights here a little bit. Yep. There, that's looking good. Nice. Check out this model. Oh, loud. I love how they're like, their arms are like fully splayed on the thing. That's pretty detailed model. You can go and kind of sit in the middle there, buy some balloons. It's nice. Very cool. Oh, we got an autosave there, just as they were coming down. Yeah, wow, it's got quite a lot of detail actually. So one thing with this game as they've gone through, they certainly added a whole heap more detail in as the kind of models have come through. They've added a whole lot more detail with all the new updates, all of the new assets they add in. So that's always good to see. Nice. Okay. So the hostel is our next project, I suppose. And what does this want? So this kind of wants a little bit of everything, but yeah, mostly sightseeing and shopping. So we're on sightseeing here. And maybe, I guess the downtown is probably going to make sense here, isn't it? So we've got yeah, we've got room over there. Sightseeing will be well and truly covered. We probably end up with a couple of hostels in this area, you would have thought. And oh, okay, so they actually, are they quarter wall? Not quite. Let's see if we can put two here. Can we kind of smudge them together? Oh, they're pink. Wow. Oh, because that's the color of our thing. That's cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. 39. We can put some more shops here, and then maybe if we have a park, that will give us all of that. I think we can smudge these together though. So, and I've got an idea for the wall there because that kind of looks a bit blank. So I'll just move these two across. Whoops, I didn't mean to smudge them like that. I might just use move it to move it back. And then we'll just line them up, and I'll keep snapping on. I know snapping's going to do it to the grid as well though, so we don't want that. Maybe if we go above here I can, yeah. And then if we hold control, just give us much slower way of moving it, so we'll just smudge them like that, and now they just look like the same hotel. Maybe just slightly more, or is that, yeah, perfect. Nice. So the windows there again, quite well detailed. It's very bright though. But yeah, I did download some graffiti from, I don't know how I'm going to find it. Maybe it's wall art. From, yeah, friend of the channel. Oh, a hotkey. No. Yeah, friend of the channel, JFC85. I'm just struggling to think what I will find it under. Oh, is this it? Yeah, here we go. So there's a few different ones. Now, it's my understanding I need to use procedural objects for this, and that's not something I've used before. So, I don't know how this... Okay, so I place it there. We might need to come back to this when I have a better understanding of how it all works, but that will be the plan, in that we can put, you know, graffiti and art on the walls. I see a shadow there, but I don't see... Ah, here. Okay. Makes sense. So if we move it like that, and bring it over, we probably need prop and tree anarchy. Yeah. Okay, cool. And okay, I think I would probably need to use procedural objects to move it up the wall. But for now, we'll put it there, and at least that will act as a reminder for me to, you know, I have a bit of a play with procedural objects off camera, and then I can at least figure out what I'm doing, so that, yeah, things kind of make a bit more sense. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, JFC's done a pretty cool job with these. But yeah, there's heaps of spots around the place that will work in. Nice. And we have leveled up, which is amazing. So, yeah, that's good stuff. And that should give us access to the next hotels up. And then 5,000 is going to be our next milestone. So yeah, let's pull those up. Here we go. So we have the small hotel, the old inn, and the roadside motel. Okay. So the small hotel. So what are we having here? We want mostly shopping with a little bit of the sightseeing and business. Not much nature. Okay, that's mainly sightseeing, and this is mainly shopping. Okay. There are a few vehicles in this that they've added too. I don't know if we'll be able to spot any. And I think potentially they were free in the new, like free for everybody. And then there was a couple of like industrial vehicles that came with the industrial pack. Here we go. This like pie truck, which is quite funny. It's got a giant pie on the top of it. That's one of the new vehicles. And I think there's just like a bunch of new trucks. I know it's hard because I've got some ones that I've downloaded that yeah, might look like they're new, but they're not necessarily from these packs or what have you. But yeah, that pie van is definitely new. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of new public transport options as well. A whole bunch of new streets as well that come with all the different packs as well. But yeah, so don't mind me if I do get distracted. That's kind of what happens anyway. But if I see something that is new, I might easily get distracted. Yeah. So, where are we going to get these hotels? I see that I'm losing a whole lot of money. I don't know if that is related to mods that haven't been fixed that's causing problems or not. It might be. But yeah, we'll roll with it. Money's coming back now, so yeah, like I said, I was just amazed that this was actually working. So shopping, so again, this might make sense to have here. It wants sightseeing as second, and shopping, then business. Alright. Maybe over in this location. How big is this hotel? Kind of looks like a repurposed warehouse, doesn't it? I'm thinking here, perhaps. Sightseeing, we've got, a couple of buildings there. There's shopping just over here, and we can certainly add more shopping potentially. And there's a few offices there. We might pop it here. I mean, it's probably not the best location right by the highway, but, you know, it is, what does it call it? Small hotel. It's not like it's a huge fancy thing. Shopping, and then what we might do is we'll pop some commercial here, and that will help to fulfill that part of it. This is eventually going to be a park, all in all. So, yeah, that's the plan. Again, it's bright pink. I don't know. Maybe we're going to need to change the color of our thing, because that's quite full on. Have all these bright pink stuff. For now, we'll just lower the price because we're not really fulfilling anything. Hopefully, we can boost that shopping up a little bit with the buildings that are coming in. And we could even put a bit more shopping here. It's quite noisy, but that's okay. Bit longer than anticipated. Yeah, what happened? Still packing. Interesting place to park your car. I think I should be able to fix that a little bit. You can't decide what to wear. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is another nice model. Maybe... Oh. Okay. That none of those have gone down. Oh, wait. Did that... Oh, it did go down, I think. Did it? I've forgotten the order in which those things appear now. Just flatten this out a little bit. Like I said, going to be a park in there, so... Can't find your swimmers. Might have to buy some. Good excuse, is that? What was I wanting to do? Just check. Yeah, I think we were 4-star. So that's kind of annoying, but it's just a population thing, I think. So once the population pushes back up, hopefully that will Come back again. Got a bit of an issue here, don't we? You're complaining that you have no goods to sell. Is there traffic somewhere? Yes, major traffic. Oh dear. Is this caused by a tram? Let's see. Oh, it's probably this. What is going on? Why? What are they doing? Oh no. What I'm going to quickly do is just do a quick save. Just in case we need to kind of go back in time here. I don't know if this is a mod that's causing this, because as I was saying before, not everything is updated. This hasn't been a problem before, and I'm going to just quickly turn that off. And do I need to start deleting these vehicles? It's just weird. What are they actually doing? They're kind of all just getting jammed in each other. I wonder if I can use Traffic Manager here to... there's a way, isn't there like a... Yeah, here. Reset stock sims and vehicles. Let's try that. Doesn't seem to have made much difference. I do have traffic despawning off. So I could always turn that on briefly, and that would at least despawn some of them. But that's super weird. I'm going to try that. And at least if things start moving again. I don't know why they're like queuing through buildings and stuff. That's really bizarre. I've never seen that before. Just checking the workshop to see if anything else is updated. That doesn't look like it. There's been a few things that have updated already. 81 tiles, Rico, Advanced Building Control, Zone Adjuster, all updated. Technically, I don't know if you need Zone Adjuster anymore because they put that into the vanilla game, which is cool. So down here, you have this option now, toggle zoning, and I believe you can choose what side you want it on and all sorts. So that's a cool vanilla feature that, you know, they've added in. Okay, well, I think a bunch of stuff despawned, which isn't ideal. However, it did get everything moving again. And I've turned that off. I don't know whether I should turn it back on again. There's still a bunch of trucks coming out of it, even though it's turned off. I don't know why that would be the case. But yeah, I might just leave that to run for a little bit, and then we'll come back to it. And then a bunch of buildings have abandoned here. Is that because there's no... That was not enough goods. I bet this one is because dead people, is it? No, not enough goods as well. Okay. I think that was just that we despawned a whole lot of trucks, so... Yeah, I don't know why that's... I guess maybe the old AI is trying to kind of catch up. But yeah, it could well be industry... Do I have... I don't think I have industries rebalanced though. It's probably easy to go in here actually. Yeah, I don't I don't have industries rebalanced, so I don't know what could be causing that. Yeah, I don't have like many full-on mods that really change the gameplay all that much. I've just never seen that happen before. Vehicle selector, I don't know. You want to take your full-length fur coat, but maybe it's not cold enough? I wouldn't have thought so. I'm assuming it's fake fur. So that's still got trucks going in and out of it, even though it's turned off, which is interesting. It's just super bizarre what made that happen. I don't know. Traffic's otherwise alright. Oh, you did say that. Sorry, I missed the word there. Fake. Which is quite an important word in this context. I wonder how this metro was going up. The other day there was... I think it was at this stop. Oh, no, it was this one up here. Oh, it is still pretty full on. Yeah, 1,300 people waiting there. I might even need to change this train. So we've got this high capacity metro. Oh wow. Oh, this is the Rails of Japan one. Unfortunately it's not above ground, so we're not going to be able to see it, which is kind of annoying. But we could potentially change it to that one. That's the higher capacity one. Why don't we go with that one? It'd be good to have if we have another above ground one, to use the Railways of Japan one in there so we can actually see the train. Okay, so now I'm fully distracted from the hotels, so we'll go back to those. So Old Inn, so we need mostly sightseeing. Now, this seems to me like the kind of hotel that there'd only be, one of. So yeah, what do we got here? Sightseeing is... So this could be another one that's over in this area somewhere. Maybe near Bellboy Beach. In fact, right here maybe. This could be a perfect spot for it. Because what else does it need here? Shopping. Yeah, there's a little bit of shopping there. And nature, wasn't it? Nature's well and truly covered. So, and we could even add, we could have a bit more shopping down here, for example. So why don't we go with this? And presumably Angus will be happy to have a hotel on his beach, Cleepor. Ooh. I don't know that I like that, what it did to the land there, but we'll run with it. Yeah, this is a nice model too. Looks very English. Just bring that up to... Oh, that didn't really do what I thought it was going to. Does raising it up help? Yeah, a little bit. And again, another interesting car park. You think so? Yeah. I mean, pretty nice views here, right? Out of here. Oh. Maybe not so much at the lower end, but wow, look at the views of the downtown. Oh, and the roof. Very cool. We might need to clear a couple of trees here, I think, though. And then we'll just adjust this land a little bit. Yeah, let's bring this up. Very good. Maybe even a couple of these trees, because these windows off the side here. Yeah, look, there's a path right down to the water. Amazing. Or an entry and exit. Very nice. Yeah, again, a lot of detail in this model. Alright. How are we looking? Only 1,400. Okay. Oh, I should check actually, shouldn't I, here? So, shopping's not great. So it did say public transport helps, which will be interesting, because there are shops just over here. This is a whole area of shops. So I wonder if we... oh, there's stops right here, though. And the black and the purple lines are the ones that go. So I wonder if we... No, there's not really anything that goes directly that way, though, is there? They'd have to change. Might just pop a stop on the blue line opposite that, and we'll see if that makes any difference. It probably won't, but as for the purple line, they'd have to walk up there to get to the shops. But yeah, we can always, I think we will put some commercial down here though. I think I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the rail, but I think for now we'll probably just end that there. And we'll, yeah, put a couple of shops here. And that will hopefully help. We could even put some here, I suppose. I don't want to go too close there. I want to leave some access to the, you know, for the views. Again, pretty nice views of the big downtown there. Very cool. And I'll come back and check on that, because hopefully once these grow in, that will help things, and especially I suppose once they level up. Are these guys doing okay? Yep. Could even put the price up there, because we've fulfilled that really well. So if we went to, let's go 79. And they should still come because, yeah, everything is fulfilled. This one will go 78 because we're missing some sightseeing there. Alright. Oh, that's right. I put a beach over here somewhere, didn't I? And I was going to come back and check on it, and then I don't think I ever did. Where did I put it? Was it over here? Yes. Okay, yeah. So this... Yeah. These guys are all on the beach. They don't look like they're swimming necessarily. I mean, it's super steep. But, yeah, they're just all kind of hanging out. Interesting. Alright, I'll leave that there for now. We'll probably change it eventually, but that's not part of the pack, though. That's just, yeah. I think that was an asset from the workshop. Okay, then we got the roadside motel, which, yeah, kind of seems more like a, as it might suggest, I suppose, something you'd come along across a highway. Like a, yeah, hotel that you stay in on the way through somewhere. Was that mainly shopping, was it? Yeah, okay. So I feel like this is going to be more like an outskirts type location. So maybe over this area might make sense. What else did it need? Shopping, business, and then sightseeing. Yeah, we don't have a lot of business in this area though. We don't have many good locations for this at the moment. I mean, out by the airport would make a whole lot of sense, but I don't think it's going to help us with leveling or keeping the airport any higher, which is something that I did want to do, but it would make a whole lot of sense. So I might bring a road out the back here somehow. Your burgers are nearly here. Nice. Where's my burger? So I don't know if I've... Yeah, how do we do this? Do we just click? Does that mean now it's not going to have zoning? Oh, I see. So we have zoning on both sides, zoning only on that side, zoning only on the other side, or no zoning. Okay. For now, I'm just going to go zoning on both sides because, yeah. For now, that's what we want. But yeah, I like that that's in vanilla now. Makes it much better console players. And I suppose also people, if you don't have a super powerful PC, you're going to struggle with a whole bunch of mods. So the more stuff they can fit in the vanilla game, the better. And also, hopefully that means that if they're implementing that type of stuff in City Skylines 1, that in City Skylines 2, it's surely going to be included. Okay, we'll pop the road here, right to the fence, and it's going to be really janky. So we'll use Move It to fix it. Where did you get the burgers from, Cleepor? Oh, they're quite long, aren't they? I don't know that this necessarily makes a whole lot of sense. Like I said, it kind of seems more like it should be along a highway somewhere, but yeah. What we probably can do, though, is bring this road around as well. We might get a few more shops in here. And I think I made this tourism specialization because it was so close to the airport. So we'll probably go with that. Trying to figure out how far to bring this out. Oh yeah, that'll fit in there. If we'll need to. So I was just thinking we need to bring that up, but do we? Maybe we don't. Maybe we can have it a little lower. I might even just bring it a little further forward. Then we won't attach. It's weird what it's done with the zoning there, but that's, I guess, because it's quite steep there on the beach. We'll try it. We'll see how it looks. Let me check that our district is painted in here. I mean, I guess we could even have more tourism over here, right? Because they're going to be happy with that anyway, by the looks of it. So I'll just be careful where I'm zoning. It is kind of steep. I suppose we just need to... It's not terrible there, but Yeah, just need to just smooth it just slightly. Here as well, I think, because we'll get a path up there at the very least. Maybe one of these nature trail parks. Rough if you're staying on this side. It's got an amazing view of a water tower. Awesome. I think Kleepor's off getting the burger. Off eating the burger. I forgot they were self-leveling. That's probably alright though. Again, we'll just smooth it out slightly. Yeah. Okay, so that's alright. And then we'll, yeah, do a bit more here. We'll leave a gap where we can't zone anyway. And then that can be kind of how people walk down to the beach. Which I might need to fix the sand on. Looks like the sand's gone a bit strange. Bit too far perhaps. Oh, that's weird. The sand works really weird in this game. Okay, that's alright. This is growing in. Night in. So how's this looking? So yeah, shopping's bad and business is bad. So I think we will need to zone in a little bit of commercial here. A little bit more commercial, I should say. So pop that there. As long as we're not, yeah, not going to be too tall right next to the runway, I suppose. So I might have to just check what actually does zone in here. Make sure we got water. The water, not great. Starting to get close. Need to get more mail facilities around as well. It's getting, that's borderline, isn't it? It's probably alright. That's quite high, isn't it? It's like a little bump there for no reason. I feel like they would have. And there's a big dip there for no reason as well. Let's smooth that out while we're here. Better. Excellent. I think, yeah, I don't think we'll come much further around here because of the landing, and I don't know that there's much, like, if we make anything in here, it's likely going to be a nature reserve, so yeah, if anything else goes here, it will probably just be a road. But yeah, I think that's Alright, how are we looking here then? Maybe the tourism doesn't count. If so, that's kind of frustrating. It does seem like it is counting. But yeah, again, that's okay. All it means is that we just can't charge as much. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? That's our office. So we can get a couple of offices in here, I guess. What do we want to have a specialization in here? IT cluster doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't think any of these make much sense. So we'll just go with a couple of regular offices. Maybe a couple of smaller ones here. And larger one there and there. A little one here. And maybe a sneaky one here. I don't think we have any public transport back here, but I'm not sure that that's going to be a huge problem. This is about as dense as it's going to get. One thing we could put here, though, is some parks, and we do have a couple of new parks. I believe they're in the tourism and leisure. Yeah, so we've got the tiny playground. Again, they didn't update their things. Unknown expansion pack. Hotel and retreats. Here we go. So all of these are the new ones. So we got tiny playground, tiny park, park with birches, old bridge park, pond park, tourist park, so maybe that's the one we use here. Sidewalk restaurant, that could work quite well here too. And sidewalk cafe, so either of those could work well. And I believe they're quite big. I believe they come with a whole bunch of different kind of I don't know what you call them. Are they? I want to say swatch, but that's a Sims 4 thing, so that's probably not what the word I'm looking for. What we'll do is might sneak a couple back here. Don't destroy that building. Oh, see here might be a really good spot to use our zoning tool. So if I go there, what's that going to do? So now I want it the other side, because I don't want to disrupt what's going on here. Yeah, perfect. Look at this. Amazing. So it hasn't disrupted the zoning there, but it's allowed us to zone on this side. So that's great. Alright, and then we might be able to get a couple back here, and because they're flat, I don't mind them being over this side. It's not ideal that there's garbage trucks coming back and forward here all the time, but just booked Uber to leave here at 7:15. Ooh. Pick you up from where we discussed. Okay. And then I presume you'll just wait there until I get there, right? And then will we get a new one, or are you gonna wait for that one? Is that one gonna wait for us? So why don't we put the cafe here, and I might have to do a bit of landscaping. Yeah. 7:30. Yeah. Oh, it does flatten. Okay, so we're okay. But yeah, it might need to be raised up a little bit. We'll wait for you. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So again, we might need to... So yeah, this is what I was saying, right? So you click on here, and then you've got all of these variations. So this is 1. That's 2. There's a lot of trees in the way here. And that's 3. I think... Just given where we are here, I think this one makes sense, because these windows are going to look right out onto the water, which I think is what you would do, right? And we'll come back through and put a couple of like lower lying bushes or something like that in there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Then you got these tables out here as well, right by the water. Lovely. Okay, so we got the cafe there. And then, let's see, Tiny Park. Wasn't there a tourist park? Was it that one? Yeah. Tourist park here. And again, this one has, if I can get out of that building, has a couple of different variants. Variants is the word I was looking for, I suppose. These like souvenir shops. And then like souvenir stalls. Nice. It's like a market. I think for this location we'll go with the one with the stalls on either kind of area. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, that's nice though. And then we might even be able to get a restaurant in this here. It's quite big. Maybe not. Maybe we just go with... How big's that? That's massive. And maybe we go with another cafe. Maybe a different variant. Yeah. What's the smallest? The smaller one? Is that one? Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, that tree maybe doesn't make sense though. They all have that tree. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe we can't fit that there. What was the other one I had there? Was it this one? Tiny park. Tiny playground. We'll go with the playground. So again, 4 variants on this one. Basketball court. Is that like gym equipment or... Yeah, that's like a little gym equipment area. Soccer goal, and I think that one makes the most sense here. So we'll go with that. Kids can watch the planes go over as they're in their park. Yeah, nice. That's a cool little area. And how's that looking? Yeah, that's improved that heaps. So we might pop the price up there to 25. Again, I don't know that that necessarily makes sense in that location, but especially because we got all of these, like, theoretically we got all of these massive other hotels here, but you know, it does the job. So how are we looking? Oh man, it's hard to level up here. You're losing money over here. Why are you losing money? You need more shops. You need more everything, basically. So you need more sightseeing. How can we help you with that? Maybe we need a unique building over here somewhere. What options do we have here? That's massive, I think, isn't it? Yeah. We unlock that. That doesn't make sense. How are the burgers, Cleepor? Which one did you get? Oh, why is that not unlocked? That should be unlocked. I've unlocked everything. Aviation Club. That should have been over in that other area. You got the vegan loaded fries from Johnny Bird. Nice. Tempting to put this here. Angus had the vegan cheeseburger and fries. Nice. This is going to be a park. Yeah, I think that's okay here. I think the LUT I'm using or something washes all that out, which is a shame. Sparkly Rainbow Unicorn Park isn't quite as sparkly or rainbowy, but oh, this connects to the paths as well. That's cool. You can't. I don't think it'll quite go underneath like that. So we'll probably just, yeah, we'll just wiggle it around here. I was going to make this like a proper park, but maybe if we've got the sparkly rainbow unicorn park there, we just make it like this. Grid. Oh, it ruined the curve. Every time. Every time. Snapping. Change that a little bit like that. Okay. So that's alright. Has that helped us at all? Yeah, it did. Quite substantially. So that's good. And then yeah, why don't we just put, while we're here, just put a couple of gazebos in here. Again, we won't make this like an official park, but we can sneak these gazebos in. Just get it as close, as far out as we can. When it turns green, it counts that it's attached to that road. So it's a good kind of sneaky way to fit them in. So we'll go there. And then maybe a playground. How far away can we? Nah, we can't sneak that one in there. Maybe then we go with the chessboards over here. Nice. Yeah, just a bit of a green space where people can hang out. Bright pink hotel. Still lacking in the shopping a little bit. I wonder if as these upgrade, whether that helps. Or whether it's just the fact that they're there at all. We'll keep an eye on that. How's our thing over here going? Okay, so it has emptied out. I'm actually a bit scared to turn it back on. We'll try it and see what happens. Someone remind me about that, to go back and check on that, because I don't want that same thing to happen. Okay, so these are going pretty well. I feel like we need to add a couple more of these in to boost ourselves up here a little bit. Because yeah, it's getting better, but we're still a fair way off. So let's see if we can add a couple more of them in. By the way, if anyone wants to see anything in particular from any of the stuff that they have dropped today, just let me know. I do have all of the CC packs as well as obviously the free update. So let's plonk a bunch of these in here. I don't want to mess. Do I? Maybe I do want to mess with the terrain. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously these ones in reality would cost slightly less than the ones right by the water. That didn't do the intended thing. Do I need to just smooth it out, maybe? We are still losing money, I think, or is it just that I'm spending a lot of money? Not really sure. Again, that could be mod related. Not everything's updated yet. Frustrating. Should you order me an Uber to leave at my house? I was just gonna catch the bus. Now this of course begs the question, should we have an entrance here now? Probably. Then these folks could kind of walk right in. After paying, of course. Then I'll need to be up at 6:30 if I catch the bus. Yeah. Yeah, not ideal. Amusement park side gate. Small amusement park main gate. It says small, but it's massive. I might have to just rejig things a little bit. It's just ever so slightly. Okay. Oh, I'll pause here because that's caused problems. Yeah, I mean, it probably would help, but they're just very expensive. I'm gonna have to move this. Does it ruin the sedate nature of this road, though, having that there? I don't know, maybe. The one to the airport is 70. Yeah, I'm not sure if this ruins the sedate nature of the rest of this street or not. It might. Especially if you have a bunch of tourists traipsing through to get to the amusement park. Nothing's broken, isn't it? That's not why we're losing money. These guys are struggling. What are you struggling with? Oh, not enough raw materials again. I thought I turned on the... That could be partly why we're losing money, mightn't it? Yeah, I thought I had the don't deplete the natural resources thing. Because, yeah, it doesn't make sense that they're gonna suck up a whole bunch of oil. I think that's in the vanilla thing though, isn't it? I have to exit, which I don't particularly want to do. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that they'd suck up all of the oil from one place in like just 100 years. These types of things take a long time. Oh, I think I know what I did actually. I think I used the Game Anarchy mod here. And I did... You can set it so that it does deplete, but at a very slow level. So maybe actually that's right. And it is kind of depleting at what you might consider a reasonable level. Maybe 100 years is correct for an oil mine. I don't really know. But that's a bit of a problem, because what are these costing us? 50 a week for those, 30 a week for those. That's going to add up pretty quickly. So what do we do here? I suppose we have to delete some of these, and presumably we're importing a bunch of oil at the moment. Yeah. It still says it's profitable. But yeah, I don't know that it would be in reality. And I presume over here is having the same issue. Yeah, it will if it's not at the moment. So yeah, maybe we kind of transfer this into, you know, more like a processing facility. And that way we're still keeping the industry here, but we're playing the game a little bit more. This means that we've got to import more. And once again, I've got completely distracted from what I'm actually meant to be doing. So yeah, looks like there's some more oil here, so we might be able to move a couple of these across the way there to get that at least. And what are we actually doing here? Do we need more of anything or the other? Oh, have we gone back up? We've stayed the same. Okay. I guess I haven't really zoned any residential, so makes sense. Can't remember what we've got. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to try. Actually, while I remember that, let's check over here quickly. Yeah, this is... something's not right there, so I'm going to leave that off. And before that becomes a nightmare. And hopefully, by the time I've had my holiday and I turn the game on again, if it is a mod that's causing that, which surely it is, like that's not that's not how these things behave normally. Hopefully by the time I come back that will have resolved, as the mod has been updated. Yeah. There's something not quite right there. But yeah, one thing I did want to do was put they've got these new warehouses, and again, not only have I been distracted from what I was originally doing, but now I've been distracted from the distraction, so going well. This here is the warehouse with rail connection, and I think that will work really well here, because they can just bring the bits and pieces directly in here, and that will save them driving. So I definitely want to get one of those in over there, and obviously that would just be set to zone goods. So yeah, that's clearing up now that I've turned it off, but yeah, that's weird. I don't know what that is. Is it happening at the other one? No. So it must be something specific to that location that is causing it to act that way. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Now, what was my other distraction? Oil. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what we actually kind of need. So what do you don't have enough buyers for products. Right. Plastic. Paper, timber, plastic. Seems like we use a lot of plastic. Plastic and petroleum. Yeah, well, let's get a bit more plastic in here then. So we get one of these chaps. So you go there. Let's see if we can move a couple. So can I just turn that on? Yeah, so we do have a bit more oil there. So let's bring that up. I've got this new feature turned on as well. So we want zoning on both sides. And we'll bring that up to about there. And yeah, is it going to show me if I move it, or is it? No. Oh, is it? It kind of is, I think. So yeah, I guess we'll just move them over there. They're all having a rough time of it. And I mean, we can also run another road up here. Surely, I mean, it's only just the most faint kind of thing that I can see there. You're gonna snap to there, not without overlapping. Alright. Traffic thing there for no reason. Yeah, I think there's more kind of behind these, isn't there? So let's bring a road back. And kind of weird that it's parallel like that, but it's kind of how it has to be. And then we'll get maybe 2 of these in here. Yeah. What if I might move this here, and then I might move it so it's not on that main road, and then we'll pop this one over here. Nice. Okay, now they're making things again, which is good. We might need to upgrade this here, this road. I should, yeah, it's that one. Oh, this is new too, isn't it? The small 4-lane industry road. That's been added to industries. If you have the industries DLC, you get that road for free. Probably this one as well. So is there any way we can use that road? This is all asymmetric mostly. This area was a traffic nightmare. As you might imagine. I think I just zoned way too much industry all in the one spot, I suppose, but it's kind of fixed now. Oh, jump. Yeah, I don't know that we necessarily need a 4-lane road here at the moment. Oh wait, this is... Yeah, so this one is actually one that, what does he call himself? It's James Turner anyway. I forget what he calls himself when he plays City Skylines, but I can now upgrade these to be vanilla versions of this road, which is better because that means I can remove that asset. It's one less asset that I need to have on this save. So that's good. But yeah, that's cool. And I think there's an industry highway as well. Or not? Am I lying? Yeah. I don't know if you call it a highway, but it's, yeah, three lanes in either direction. That's also new. Because this is only 2 lanes. Do we want that to be 3 lanes? Is that going to break everything that I've done here if I make it 3 lanes? Oh, I haven't done anything there. Okay, so no, probably wouldn't break anything. I do kind of like the way it's got this like bollards and stuff here, though, and the traffic's not terrible, so we'll leave that. But yeah, nice. So things are flowing pretty well at the moment. How's this doing? Yeah, it's cleared out. That's super weird. Very weird. Okay, so another distraction complete, potentially. Let's see. So we're pushing up. I think we might need a few more, maybe like smaller hotels or something. These small hotels, where are they going to go well? So they want mainly shopping. And shopping with a bit of sightseeing are the two kind of main things. So yeah, I mean, no, that's not going to go well there. Over here might be a good shout. Yeah, right by the stadium. That would probably make a whole lot of sense, wouldn't it? People come here for the match and they want to stay pretty close by it. So yeah, why don't we go with this? So we might be able to fit a few in here, which will work really well because yeah, we need to boost the amount of money we're earning. Yeah. So we'll leave a bit of a buffer for the highway. And obviously not going to like jam a whole bunch in, but yeah, we may as well just build this out a little bit. Put a few more, I think this is a leisure area. So we'll put a few more leisure commercial buildings here, and then that'll boost the hotel as well. So I think we could fit, yeah, 3 or 4 here, and certainly have one nearer the river, like there, and maybe a couple next to each other, and maybe one over here. But they're all going to be bright pink as well again, which, I mean, maybe that matches the stadium colour, so that might make sense. Oh, this is nice, like nestled in the trees there. Yeah, nice. Good view of the river. We walk straight out onto the quay. Okay, and so how are we looking? So that's pretty good for that, and then I think the rest of this will zone as leisure. And what else did it need? So a little bit of business, so we'll have to get some shopping in, and we could even turn this into like a bit of a nature reserve, and that would hopefully fulfill the nature part of it. Oh, it's already got some nature. That's awesome. So it's just this one that doesn't have the nature. It's because of the trees there, I think. So yeah, why don't we bring out another road here. We'll pop some offices and like a mixture of offices and leisure. And that should have us looking pretty good. And it's already district correctly. So we'll have, let's go with 3 deep there, 2 deep offices there. We'll go 4 deep there. Let's do it that way. And let's make that fully loaded. And then, yeah, I think around the hotels you want that just to be straight up. Same here. If it's by the water, it's, you know, they're going to maximize what's happening there. We could still make that a nature reserve. It's kind of bumpy there. Don't know how much more, what else we're going to put there. Unless there's there might be a unique building we can use as like the park kind of centerpiece. Bit big. Oh, nah, I think that should be like up on a hill somewhere. Do I have, yeah, maybe this though? The Bird and Bee Haven? Oh, it's bigger than I remembered, but that could work quite well here. Yeah, why don't we bring this up and around? And I'll put the terrain on so I can vaguely see what I'm doing here. And I might want to probably just have to smooth out a little bit. So that's about where I want to aim for it to be. So if we just smooth out a little section, kind of there, I guess. Hopefully that's about big enough. Then we do have a bit more space here for me to level this. So if we go there, and then I go like that. Nice. And then I'll plonk a road. Again, I need the heights here, I think. Yeah. If we just get a road here. Straight one though, please. And try and get this vaguely in the middle if I've done that in a way that I can, which I haven't. So I might just move this out a little bit. Try and give us an extra tile. Yeah. And then we'll just adjust the road at the bottom. Go there, and then we'll just curve it in. Nice. Okay. And I was sure that it was going to be too big for that space that I cleared, but we got lucky. So I'll plop that there. I like this because it's kind of not all that, you know, it's not like a really obvious massive thing that takes up the whole skyline of the area. So it kind of fits in to the space pretty well. You nearly finished packing? You're watching while you're packing. I'm not sure I really fully believe that. I think you're kind of concentrating on packing and not on much else. That's fine. Not true. Alright. If you say so. Let's pop a couple. How are we going actually? Let's just check to see if we need officers here. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we definitely need officers here. So we'll make this back bit all office. I'll try and avoid going too far up this hill. Some of us have jobs, exactly. I don't know how to finish this because this is kind of more naturey. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for that to come all the way around. So I wonder if we even just grab some rocks and try and yeah, finish it that way. Just shuffle it in here if we can. No, we can't. Oh. It didn't like that. Oh, hang on. These keys, the nodes on these keys can be really finicky. Control H. Oh, man. And then when you click it, it's too late. There we go. So yeah, I might find a couple of rocks here, and we'll hide the end of the key with some rocks. Yeah. Just kind of smush them in. I can't believe you're still packing though, Clearpaw. It's 3 days. 2 nights. Yeah, I think that kind of passes. I mean, I guess we'll just have to chuck a few more rocks down here so it's not so like, you know, like there's just not a whole bunch of random rocks there for no reason. You have to choose outfits. Okay. Yeah, alright. You don't have power, that's a problem. And then what we might do, which will potentially help with the power, is we'll grab... I can never find them. Are they here? Yeah, these. So we'll put some parking here. It's probably way too much parking. Still just slightly short. What if I zone an office here? I don't know why I thought that would help, because it's lined up with that anyway. We might need to use one of these power relays. I have to wear my new hoodie tomorrow. Well, I think have to is a very strong word. This is new as well, this advanced coal plant. That's if you have green cities, that comes with that, which is quite cool. But yeah, I think if we put this power relay somewhere here, we're good. Oh, I have a new hoodie. I apologize. I misread that. Yeah, okay. That's looking alright. I was going to make this a nature reserve, but I don't think we need to now. I think this is alright. What we'll do though is I'll just fix this terrain a little bit. And then we'll pop some trees down. Yeah, I think we need fairly thick trees around here. Because, yeah, it kind of looks weird with it just being grass. I'm regretting those parking. I think I'm going to remove those and just put 2 of the smaller ones instead. Because I think that's just way over the top. It's ridiculous. So yeah, we'll go with just a couple of these on either side. Maybe even, yeah, like that. A bit laggy again. I think that's much more reasonable. Even that might be too much, but we'll go with it. We're still bleeding money. I'm not, yeah, not overly sure why that's happening. That helped. I think that was we just won a game, didn't we? Yeah, I don't know why that would be the case though. It must just be a mod conflict. And obviously that's going to fluctuate. Is it still the problem with this stuff maybe? Might need to do a bit more reorganizing. Can't see any more oil there. Maybe if I go into this view. Yeah, the oil that is left is in the farming area. I mean, I suppose they, you know, we might have to go over there. Oh, there's some here actually. Could we move some of those across there? It's quite a project though, bridge and everything. Especially when we're not really meant to be we're meant to be. Maybe I'll just go through and turn these off for now, and then we'll hopefully that will at least help a little bit with our budget, because these are what, 100 each, and there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. It's 800. Well, it's not that much really though, is it? What are you complaining about? You don't have enough raw materials. This is taking a while for them to get to you, I suppose. And you guys are running out of stuff. You don't have enough buyers. Man. Yeah, hopefully these problems are all mod conflicts with the new update that just haven't been updated yet. What about you? Turn you off as well. Turn you off. At least the farming and the forestry never goes away. That's one thing that is in our favor. Okay, so how are we doing with the hotels? In here. Oh, did we level up and I didn't even notice? It didn't tell us that we leveled up, did it? I think we did. Even though we've dropped back down now, we must have got over 5,000. So we are now level 3. So we now have City Hotel, Mountain Lodge, and Boat Hotel. Okay. Now we're starting to get into the territory of this area, because I had reserved this space when I heard that hotels and retreats was coming out. I reserved this like whole area for a touristy kind of location. So yeah, I think we can start fleshing this out a little bit and really bringing in some of the more fancy hotels. So let's grab this road and we'll curve this one around and bring it right in. And we're going to have at least 2, maybe 3 unique buildings in here. forestry is your savior. It's probably the entire reason that city is profitable. Yeah, I mean, the forestry and the farming makes a whole lot of sense. In that, yeah, it is, they're super profitable industries in real life, right? So, but usually I play with the unlimited ore and oil, but yeah, I don't know if you heard me saying before, I did change that with Game Anarchy and put it, I set it to like 3 or 4% because I think in the vanilla game, the way that those two things deplete is just way too fast. But it has probably been maybe like 80 years since I put in the those two industries, so that's probably reasonable that in 80 years those things would deplete. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, forestry and farming is definitely a something that keeps a lot of cities alive, I think. Yeah, way too fast, yeah. So again, hopefully they're looking at a lot of the stuff that the mod makers are doing and thinking about it for City Skylines 2, to try and make everything a little bit more realistic. So I want this to be one of the unique buildings. Excuse me. Where do we have it facing? That's the big question. Does it face... I think it probably makes sense to face back towards the city, does it? Or do we want to... because this area out here is going to be pretty high density too, so maybe it can face out there. And I think I want to put it here. And... yeah, does that make the most sense, facing out there? Let's pop a road down and see where it might fit. And then ultimately, what I would like to do is have like a little bit of land reclamation here. So we'll probably like have bits that jut out over here in this direction, which will be interesting. And yeah, again, that will be kind of quite a touristy area. Oh, it didn't like that, did it? Oh, it conforms the land. I forgot about that. So we have to put key walls around this. Is that too close to those rocks now? It might be. Let's just grab everything. Oh no, though, not the rocks. Why is it grabbing the rocks? It shouldn't be. I'll just bring it here, I think. Yeah, about there. And in case anyone is wondering, of course, I am from Sydney. That's why I have currently 3 Sydney buildings here. One over there and this one. And for anyone who doesn't know, this building here is also from Sydney. This for a long time was the tallest building in Sydney, but yeah, in recent years it's being surpassed pretty rapidly. Okay, so this is all sorts of crazy at the moment, and we just need to fix this road. Oh, snapping. Sometimes it's your friend, other times it's not. It's gone too far down. So let's see. Can I do it to terrain height? Is that going to work? No. Okay. terrain height's what's causing the problem. Okay, so about there. Does that look familiar, by the way, Cleepaw? Is that something that looks like... Yeah, does that look familiar to you? Under there? I don't know if you're still there. You might be packing and not paying attention. No, yeah, it does. So we're on a bit of a height differential here, which again we'll try and fix that. Of course, you're still here. Okay, I can never tell because you do drift sometimes, as we've established. Now we're going too far. Alright. And then we're not doing this true to form. In reality, this is all pedestrianised out the front of the Opera House. Well, I guess it's the back, whichever way you look at it. It's very much pedestrianised all the way out here. But we're going to put a road kind of right out the front of the steps. You're rolling your eyes. Rolling your eyes for no good reason either. We'll just line that up a bit better. Oh, no, don't do that. Actually, I'm going to bring it out and then realign it. Oh, wow. Doubling down. Oh, I wish it didn't do that. Can I turn that off? Do I have a mod that does that? Does network anarchy do that? I thought it did. But I don't really know how. I might have to look into that. But yeah, that's so annoying that those street lights are coming through there. We'll move on from that for now, and I'll look at that off camera. So let's get something in here. And I realize once again I've become distracted from the hotels, but this is a means to an end here. To the point where I'm gonna leave this looking horrendously janky so that you don't have to watch me place keys around it for now. That way we can get to the hotels a little bit quicker. Alright, so we'll bring this out and around. Yeah, about there. And then I regret how this turned out. So we'll bring that back. And we'll probably try and line these up. In fact, we won't put the bike lanes on here, because I think we'll probably have a separate bike facility coming through here. No. A rude message from my bestie just now. Oh. Which one? Oh, hello. That's gonna be difficult to drive on. The German one. Okay. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. All right. Now, I feel like this is going to have to change as well, because I don't think the traffic... I already had to change this one over here. So, I'm going to just go ahead and remove this. For now, we'll just go to there, and I'll probably have to rework that whole roundabout at some point, but... yeah, basically the Harbour Bridge asset, which, by the way, is awesome, has pedestrian and bike facilities in it. So what will end up happening is that will continue through here, and then that's probably what will fix our bike access up here. So again, we don't necessarily need to have bike access through here. So we'll go with this road, I suppose. I'm just going to eyeball that there. And then we'll bring it down and around, and we'll meet it up with that one. So is it, can you repeat it on stream, chat, or is it something that we should talk about after the stream? Cleepaw. Do I regret that already? I don't think I came out quite enough. It's just the usual passive aggressive tone. Yeah. Take it. I think that's okay. To quote the man, I won't let perfect be the enemy of good here, and we'll just leave that as is. And we'll attach ourselves here. And I will make this 2-lane, I think. Oof. That's going to cause problems. Oh. So is that apparently. Wow, it's doing all sorts there. That's probably okay. They're still quite close there, but I think that'll do. I wonder what node controller thinks of that. It doesn't like it. That's fine for now. Okay. So. That's looking good. Oh. It's a jump. Let's get water here. And yeah, we'll at least get it being functional down here. Oh, this whole under the road thing is so tedious. It's not even going to line up with anything, is it? Because that one, oh, jumpy. That is on the other road. Yeah, I still need to fix this up a little bit as well, because that's kind of a cheaty interchange. It's not even really an interchange. Alright, so that's got our core water down here, although apparently not, because it's still complaining course it is. Yeah, another really cool asset, actually. Really detailed. They could even be made by the same person. Does it say? Is that Jorn Utzon? Oh, that's the dude that made it, isn't it? The actual opera house. That's not the guy that designed the asset. I don't know. But yeah, if you just search Sydney Opera House on the workshop. Okay, so let's look at our hotels again, because there was one, that the boat one, which I think would make a lot of sense in this area, as I said, particularly because I want to do the land reclamation stuff. I think that will work really well here. So even like quite close here, I reckon we can. Yeah. Wonder how it's going to go with the quay wall. It doesn't look like it's going to go very well with the quay wall. Let's try it and check. Not great. I mean, I guess you are staying on the boat, so you'd probably be okay, but... And presumably that's just because the height rather is a bit much. Oh no, that's pushing it further down. I wonder how that works then. Let's move it to somewhere away from the quay wall and check. Is that a bug? They had it on, I was watching the stream the other day. Is it Colossal Order or Paradox that stream here? And it seemed to work there. But that kind of looks weird. And then let me try it without Anarchy, maybe? Maybe that's the problem? Yeah, looks like it is. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, there's something we've learned. Don't place this particular asset with Anarchy on. So, what if I sneak it in here? Is that going to work? So that way I can bring the key right up to it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Excellent. And then we'll just attach that somehow. Acclaimed, renowned. Okay, so we've gone back up there. That's good, even though I haven't added any residential for some time. So, how's this gonna look? Okay. Lets me do it there even without Anarchy. That's good. So at least now that's attached. There's still no power down here though. I think we might just have to run a temporary cable. I'm no doubt going to be moving this cable constantly throughout here, but and that's still not attached to that, so I might just chuck one of these in again. Again, we'll be revisiting this area pretty heavily, and just making sure that everything makes sense, you know, putting the key in and all of that type of stuff, detailing and all sorts, but yeah, just to get things going. Now, it doesn't need any offices. There will be commercial down here, so we can worry about that later. So I might pop the price down for now. Yeah, it doesn't have a very high rating because of that. There's just no shopping down here at all. But that's fine. So that's that, and we might end up having a couple, like one or two more of these. I wonder if I should just temporarily put some commercial down here. What are we? 2 hours 15. I'm gonna have to finish up pretty soon because I do have an early morning tomorrow. Yeah, I might just pop some temporary kind of. Oh, can I move you? Oh, you went there. Interesting. I don't want you to go though. I want you to stay. I just want you out of the way. Okay, so I'll just pop a small little grid in here, and we'll just see if I can try and maximize what's going on here. But yeah, this will definitely change. And okay, that should help fulfill some of that need for now. And what else do we want to have here? So we definitely want a few more unique buildings here. And I mean, I guess they're largely going to be water-based just because of that location. I don't want to fill that up too much because this is where we want to have a bit of the land reclamation. I guess something like a expo center makes sense down here. Maybe the Vanilla Opera House as well. Expo center. So maybe the expo center sits here looking out over the little bay. Yeah. Aquarium definitely makes sense down here. And I don't want necessarily all of these on the main roads either. So maybe we need to do a bit more network adding. Wonder if I could just quickly try and get some of these in though. I think the problem is I am spending a lot of money. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with the budget, but I'm buying like unique buildings and hotels, and yeah, they're not super cheap. How much was that one? 75, so hundreds. Wow, that's 175, and this is 75. How does that work? That seems unbalanced. City hotel. Where can we fit you? So you are mostly shopping with a little bit of office and a little bit of sightseeing. So our business should be pretty healthy in this area. Yeah, and shopping as well. Yeah, so I reckon we could get a couple of these down here. Well, they're quite large. Yeah, why don't we plop one of them here? And then where's shopping good? Over there. Oh, we could have one here, couldn't we? What's the business like here? Not great, but it's relatively close. Will it fit in that spot? No. And we could zone a bit more office around it too. Yeah, we'll go there. And then we'll pop office there. And just 2x2s here. And the rest of that can be office as well. It really leans into the, oh, these are the ones that have the variations too. So let's have a look at those. So this is number 1. That's a taller version. And then these have the little jut out bit out the front. And that's the tall version of that. Why don't we do one of each of the tall versions? that's cool for a little bit of variation. It's very pink. And the reason for that, if for anyone, it's because we've chosen pink here. So if we were to, I don't know, make it like a grey colour, it turns that colour, which, yeah, it's not that nice. So we'll go back to hot pink. Yeah, they're nice models. Yeah, nice amount of detail here as well. Yeah, okay. And I guess what we probably want to do at some point too... Oh, these are still struggling, man. Here are our little... What were these? Were these the hostels? Yeah. They're going alright. We probably need to get a bit more commercial. Was it commercial or office? Office. We can mix in a bit of office in here for these guys. But yeah, what would be good is to get a little Brooklyn area in here. And I presume that works with the districts system. So for example... yeah, so I've got... is it district styles? I think they call it. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't have the name of the actual thing in. So what we would have to do is pick what the one we think it is and then see what grew. I think it's either going to be 20 or 21, right? Because I think the industry one would be one of them, and then the Brooklyn, and is it Brooklyn and Queens they call it? That one would be the other one. The industry one looks interesting as well. And unfortunately we haven't really got to... Yeah, Brooklyn and Queens. And then Industry Evolution is the other one. And of course, we haven't really seen much of the railroads of Japan either, unfortunately. But to be fair, I was most excited about the Hotel and Retreats pack. So that's probably why I've inadvertently focused on that. So yeah, I guess next time we'll have a look at some of the other bits. Let's keep trying to build out here though. So I think this would be kind of flanked with a road, and we may as well just push right across through to the other side. There's people coming down here, which is nice. And I'm going to look at that parking garage. Parking ramp, what do they call it? Parking lot. How does that sit? Okay. So I'll probably... Is that an 8 deep or 9 deep? Looks like it's 9 deep. And if we go, even if it's 8 deep, if we go 9 deep, then we can put a path in behind it, which would make sense. And what did I say about the power line? Sure enough. Yeah, so we can get a path in behind it. And in fact, put that there. Does that make sense? We use a few of these so it doesn't go all the way across. So it's like extra parking. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's alright. We can start that simulation again. And just run that straight back there. Nice. We might even run a row of trees through here. Not those bushes, that tree please. busy area already. Does it like what we've done here? No. Interesting. Why is that not appreciative of that? There's plenty of people staying there. Is that not close enough? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's not close enough. Can I get rid of these power lines to maybe push some a little bit closer? Again, this is just temporary, so we can try and boost this hotel up a little bit. Okay. Didn't like that. Anarchy. Okay, so we have our expo center in place. What else? And actually, should I try and let me just try and place that mountain hotel, because I think once we've done that, we're probably gonna have to finish up. So this is obviously mainly nature. It's interesting that it asks so much of the others. Sightseeing, I mean, that makes sense. We have a national park here. Sightseeing is not great. Most of that area back there is industrial, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, where I put this little inn is probably pretty good for that as well. Oh, actually, I was thinking of putting something up here that was kind of unique, and that fulfills both our items. So why don't we go there? That's perfect. We'll use a little 1U road up here. And how big is it? It's like 6, so we just need to make sure we're leaving enough space there. Could be a bit brutal getting this road down. But we'll check. Oh, click. I'm assuming there's chirpies for this. Yeah. Nothing too crazy though. Oh, see, this is another really well detailed building. Yeah, that's quite nice. Little vending machine, souvenir stand. The kind of stonework on the bottom. And then like the rubbish recycling around the back. Plenty of roof items. Bike racks. Yeah, nice. And how's the view? Of a tree. Fantastic. Pretty good. Oh, there's a balcony? Yeah. That's pretty good. We might have to... Yeah. Again, we can go back and put a couple of bushes there. But how we get the road up here? Probably through here is going to be our best option, I suppose. And again, I might use this new tool, so I don't want to disrupt the zoning here. So yeah, I think we go about there. Ugh. Strange curve, but we'll fix that in a sec. And then we'll go back here. I don't know, I feel like I can probably get rid of the zoning adjuster mod now, because I feel like they probably do the same thing. I know that this one allows you to prioritize certain roads and all sorts, but yeah, I think just one less mod is always good, right? Okay, that's very steep. But I don't know that there's much we can do about it. It's going to be one of those things where, like, the cars and whatnot that are coming up here are going to be aware of it. And they just have to make do. Alright, that's pretty good. And how are we doing? Yeah, again, not a whole lot of that in this area. We can probably slide a little bit of commercial down this road here, because that's what it calls for more than office, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe that corner too. Looks like that path is meant to go somewhere. But yeah, this location doesn't really call for that. Does that snap? Yeah, it does snap. We might be able to do something with that. I might just fix this terrain up before we finish though. It's pretty steep there now. It's quite late now. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up pretty soon. That still could do with some work, but for now that's fine. We'll come back and detail this at another point. Nice. Okay, and that's helped a little bit already. We are making money there at that hotel. We're pushing up towards 15,000. Once we get this all sorted out, we'll have a couple more hotels down here, and that should really boost us up. That's still not really helped, has it? It's only gone up to 5. So yeah, we'll have to have a bit of a play with that. I might need to leave the game running after I finish the stream, I think, just to build up the money back a bit. It's expensive business, the hotel business, apparently. But yeah, I think let's just go into a little bit of nighttime action. And yeah, we'll finish up here. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. We've had a look at some of the hotels and whatnot. And yeah, next time we're here, we'll definitely have a little bit more, have a look at some of the other bits and pieces that have come with the other packs. And we'll find someone here who is also looking at the packs. And we'll go for a quick raid. And yeah, probably Night Morpheus is the best bet, if I can find the right place. So yeah, and wrong copy pasta. Thank you again for the follow. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream tonight, and we'll see you again soon. I need to copy and paste here. And yeah, well, unfortunately, fortunately, I don't know what the the right way to put it is, but I am off on a brief holiday for the next 3 days. Usually I would be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, but I will likely be back on Friday. So yeah, if you're around on Friday, around about the same time, 8 to around about 10 Australian Eastern Standard Time, is usually when I stream. And yeah, be good to see you again, and you can keep up with what's happening with Cooper County. Enjoy my holiday. Thank you, much enjoyed. I'm glad that you had a good time, and yeah, we'll hope to see you again soon. Anyway, we'll head off to Nightmorphos now, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, and hope that you have a good one, or day, I suppose. See you all soon.
I'm Morphis, and I'm also just basically a Ronka Pipasa. Thank you for the follow. Right command would be nice. Keep the stream elements aside to work. Thank you. You're also obviously on City Skylines. Oh, I suppose also with the new stuff. Thank you for the follow also, people. I'm just starting to build a town. Okay. Just probably focus literally outside my door. Hopefully we won't have too much stuff going on later. I have to add that they have. Don't they have a command?
Hey y'all, this is Tina.
I have to add it.
Here, a quick tip I learned from my girl GK.
Yeah, I thought that I had one.
It's simple. It rhymes.
Yeah,
Prepare for
same.
one for a tip. What you
I
want
basically
is
spent 4 hours and a half,
these are
yeah, trying showcasing the stuff, the old DLCs and CCPs, seeing if Morgs decided to work or not. You're more than welcome. And so now we are last building stuff. Yay! I mean, for I suppose for 30 minutes. It all depends on the guys literally outside my door right now. If they did too much noise, I will have to leave for the usual. Huh? What? Pourquoi? No, I asked to Oscar that because I already told you I really didn't find any broken mod. Ooh, it works. The chat on the screen, yay!